healthy limits are the rails on this bridge from fear to love to keep us in balance. So healthy limits are limits I put on myself in a loving way, not in a punitive or judgmental way, but in a loving way. I need to set limits so I feel safe. And the limits could be physically, like getting 7 to 9 hours of sleep, eating healthy foods, getting regular exercise, or I can put emotional limits, like not to go off in a tantrum with someone, or not to get overheated with someone, or run away. That I have to put healthy limits to keep myself in balance the best I can on this loving bridge. Setting healthy limits is limits we set within ourselves. Healthy boundaries is the boundary we set with others to keep us in balance on our bridge. So that boundary with someone else is something I can do internally, like say, don't take anything personally that they say in this moment because they're overreacting or in a stressful situation, to putting a physical boundary that I decide I love them, but I need to leave them at this moment because we're two not communicating effectively. So boundaries with someone else that I have the power to set, and it's based on my feelings in the moment and what do I need to feel safe and to stay in balance in the moment. Well, just imagine these loops, and they're figuratively speaking loops here, that we get stuck in repetitive thoughts. And so an example of getting stuck either in a repetitive future thought or a repetitive past thought. And so if the loop, let's take the judging loop. So I get my safety judging, that's the loop. That might be the unreasonable expectation judging, because if I judge you or I judge myself, then I don't have to feel the pain in the same moment. And so if I'm choosing judging, the loop to judge, then I really have to sit and feel the feeling I'm wanting, that body wants to feel or needs to feel to get back to balance. So the process is I have to set a reasonable expectation with this judging loop, change the unreasonable into a reasonable expectation. So I get my safety from judging. I really get my safety giving myself compassion for this stressful situation. And so that way, having a reasonable expectation keeps us more in balance on the bridge. The easiest way to get back to the present moment is 3 quick, deep belly breaths. Really breathing in through your nose, and then exhale, and then relax. Nice deep belly breath in, again, opening up that lower abdomen, and then relaxing. And then as you're relaxing, just releasing, letting go. And then getting yourself back to the present moment. In this present moment, I'm just a woman sitting in a chair. So really just reorienting yourself the best you can to this present moment with the breath, with reminding yourself what is going on in this present moment, here now. So forgiveness is the recognition that we're not perfect. So if it's about myself, something I did or didn't do, it's about giving myself forgiveness for making a mistake and feeling the essential pain of that mistake. A lot of times we don't want to forgive because we don't want to feel that deep hurt, that deep pain. And especially when someone else has betrayed us or hurt us in some very specific way, like a thing comes to mind as a divorce. That hurt, that deep pain we don't want to feel, so we don't want to feel it, so we don't forgive. We stay stuck in judgment. And so we really have to take time with compassion to really feel that hurt, feel that rejection, or whatever feeling it is, that deep essential pain we don't want to feel, and process it out to completion. Really feel it and letting it go. And forgiving either myself, making amends would be making amends to other people. If other people, forgive yourself, doing the best you can to make amends. Yeah, we have to let go of those external circumstances that we create for our own selves in order to be happy. That external, I'll be happy when. That's a loop in itself, is that we have to learn to be happy in the present moment with just being who we are in this moment and not depending on what goes on. I can't control anything outside of myself. And what do I need to do to stay in balance? And then, once in balance, how can I be a loving support outside to people, friends, family, workplace environment? And then what can I do to help create a more loving environment. But I have to be in balance first. It's just like the airline stewardess always tells you when you get on a plane. Put your oxygen on first before you help anyone else. And if we're this loving model for everyone else, people will feel happy to be around us. They'll feel safe to be around us. They'll do their own bridge and be more content and more at peace. Well, the benefit of the group is that you get wisdom from all the other people in the group. This is not about one-on-one teacher to student. It's about everyone collectively bringing their own wisdom from their experiences called life into the group and sharing that. And be able to be a loving presence as other people share their essential pains of life in the group. It's teaching us to stay on our bridge as we let people step on their bridge, not trying to rescue them when they're talking about a challenging situation, but just being that loving presence, validating their feelings just by listening and honoring their feelings. That's the power of the group. Yeah, people choose groups. Yeah, they love the groups. They find new friends in the groups. There's no judging in the group. So you create this boundary of safety. When you feel safe, you create this whole love field within the group. So a love field is when people just feeling this unconditional love in their heart and then sharing it out in the world. You can make the love field as big as you want, but it's coming out of from a loving heart unconditionally out into the other people in the group, and then even further past that. The world needs a lot of love these days. Yes, from up here, from the neocortex, not from back here in the reptilian brain. It's only conditional love, if nothing, if no love in the back of the brain. But we can feel unconditional love if, again, we're in balance, if our needs are being met, and if we feel safe. It is. We make every effort to make the group safe for people to express their feelings or challenges as they feel safe to do so. And they're not made to. You don't have to share anything. Yeah. Well, there's so many benefits, but I think the benefit is we learn to honor our feelings and needs, to get in balance, and really feel what unconditional love is. Really, a lot of people the first time find unconditional love within. They've always been looking out here in the world for unconditional love, and it's been hiding in their heart all along. Oh, very much far from the truth. If we're a loving presence, we feel great. People feel great around us. People love to be around people who feel unconditional love because they can feel that too on some energetic level. It's not selfish at all. It's the greatest gift we can give ourselves.